Mega Man has been around for ages, and we all love the series. It has all sorts of moments in it too, from times that make us rage because the stage is too hard, scenes that hit us in our feelings, and of course, those hype moments that just feel epic. This list is 10 epic moments from the game specifically, because honestly, if we included comics, anime, and the other cartoons, they would all take the cake. Number 1. Defend the Guardian HQ. In Mega Man ZX, about halfway through the game, you finish a mission only to discover that your base is under attack. Transing back to base, you're informed that a Sky Armada from Legion is aiming to knock you out of the sky. From here, you have to go to the deck and fight off an invasion as they board. This scene instilled a sense of dire urgency that is then accompanied by some really fitting music to set the scene home. Before all is said and done, you even have a glimpse of Prometheus, someone who taunted you in the beginning, rushing in, leaving you to chase him down. Number 2. Mega Man X is the pioneer for opening stages in the franchise. And while X1 and X2 have both had amazing openings that hit you in different ways, Mega Man X3's opening is by far the most epic in the series. You have all these flying, insect attack drones assaulting Maverick Hunter HQ, and then as a few are shot down in the background, X himself hops on the one, blasting it some, as Zero then jumps on screen and finishes off with cool Saber Slash. The two then fall to the start of the stage, and the tone is set. Partway through the stage even, X gets captured by a traitor, and then you, the player, get to take over as Zero for the first time ever, and rescue the Blue Boy. These two things just make the entire intro to X3 the most epic opening there is. Number 3. Star Force is a series full of awesome, inspirational moments. Just one of those moments is your midway point through Star Force 3. Much like the ZX moment, your base, Waza, is under attack from the big bad. Waves and waves of fake Omegases are piling in, and rather than taking to them like a normal battle, you get to fight them on the overworld map by letting the real Omegases just go absolutely buck wild on these skittle-looking foes. Even if a battle triggers, the music for the moment doesn't stop and change like it normally would, keeping the moment of the attack alive. Between waves, you have your friend from the past games and a new cool guy, Ace, fighting right alongside you. Number 4. Mega Man X8 took what was broken in X7 and fixed it the best they could, and this includes bringing in one of the most loved characters. At the end of the intro stage, you don't just teleport out like normal. Now, rather, the game takes over and moves you towards a giant hole in the wall, only to be met by a barrage of missiles. A dark silhouette and a familiar laugh is all that's needed to know just who is standing there. After being absent for 4 games, Vile himself stands there, catching everyone by surprise, and pure hype.
How nice to see you again, X. Vile!
He used to be a Class A hunter, but now he's our sworn enemy. He's a maverick and a wanted criminal.
I'd love to stay and play, boys, but I'm afraid I have too much work to do. Lumine? That's right. The orbital elevator is under our control now.
Just what do you plan to do?
It begins now, X. A new world will be born.
Number 5. Classic Mega Man is kinda lacking in terms of epic moments. Just because a good chunk of the games have little in-game narrative and rely mostly on short, goofy moments to kind of convey the story, or just make a particular boss really hard. Mega Man 5, though, had just enough backstory to it in-game to give you the motivation to press on. Find Dr. Light, who was captured by your brother, Proto Man? In the end, though, you confront Proto Man and are pushed into a corner, then drop to 1 hit point, and then a whistle plays, and another Proto Man shows up. The two exchange blows, and one is revealed to be another Dark Man. Let the battle begin! Number 6. Legends is an interesting take on Mega Man, because it was the first time we really have someone who is just a normal human in a suit of armor. And that fact is what makes this feat so epic, among other things. Flying back to the usual parking spot after a ruin, Flutter is attacked by the Bonds in another effort to exact revenge and take the island's fortune for themselves. Their ship is massive, and as it looms over the defenseless Flutter, Volnut himself steps out to challenge it. It's an epic showdown between your pain in the side yet comical foes, all while riding atop a ship with no support. Volnut's balance and overall skill for not falling off during this is a legendary feat in and of itself.
Picking up a large number of little ships closing in on us. Mega Man, can you take them out?
Problem, Roll.
Mission start!
Roll, they're right on top of us.
I'm on it, Mega Man! Here we go! What? They're still flying? There must be someplace we haven't hit yet. Where could it be? Mega Man? Aim for that star marker. Mission complete! Mega Man, if we're not careful, we'll be caught in the explosion. We've got to get out of here.
Right.
Number 7. Jumping back to Star Force 3, there's a lot of build-up in the final moments of the game's story. The big bad final boss is not having a change of heart, unlike in the previous 2 games. And he's been responsible for so much suffering for you and your friends. He's hurt everyone in some way. Took the life of your big brother figure, clapped Luna into oblivion, ate your dad right in front of you. This is something that you, the player, can feel as well as Geo. And after an anime-esque fever dream of encouraging words, Geo finalizes. Camera pans to show Crimson Dragon, Geo does a head tilt, and the battle starts for one fully powered epic showdown.
Galaxy!
Number 8. Battle Network has had plenty of epic moments, and the fan-favorite Navi, Base, has one of the best ones out there. A little background to the scene coming up. Base has only been a secret boss in Battle Network. He had no dialogue in Battle Network 1, and in Battle Network 2, he was referred to as Super Navi by the final boss, but then turned out to be a fake, and the real one was roaming the secret WWW area. He did have some love there, but it was just a small bit of, I am strong, fight me. In Battle Network 3, he was added as the main obstacle for the player to overcome throughout the story, and his debut brings chills. While tracking down Flame Man, the net is glitching out here and there, and paths are exploding. This is but a small foreshadowing of his arrival. After you do battle with Flame Man, Base comes and demands a match with Megaman. Without hesitating, he deletes Flame Man in one swift attack, leaving a crater where the Navi once stood. This simple demonstration of his power, combined with a follow-up scripted battle where you lose, showcases how rad Base is in Battle Network. Number 9. This next one is a moment that was built up hard. A callback to Mega Man X2 and foreshadowed in X3's ending. Mega Man X5 delivered an epic battle between the two protagonists themselves, X versus Zero. Everything about this clash is great. You have the tension built, the music is legendary, and what's more is the fight changes based on who you take in. Fighting X, he right away dons the ultimate armor and throws X4's array of special weapons at you. Whereas Zero is unleashing all sorts of moves that I wish you could use in the game. There's even a scenario where Zero is awakened to his true self and has a sweet aura. This scene is a classic and many players' favorite moment in the series, and for good reason. Number 10, the final one. While this list has been in no particular order, I will say that I saved this one for last intentionally. This is, in my opinion, the absolute most epic moment in Mega Man history. It is everything one could want in an epic scene. Hype building, emotional dialogue, and an engagement that you feel as the player. Falling Down, the climax of Mega Man 04, is the Hail Mary of epic moments. You have a final boss who just won't stay down, and is trying to break Zero's will, only to be shot down with a "yeah, I don't care" response. All the while, you have Seal chiming in and crying for Zero's safety. The scene is a great full circle, as in 01, Seal states that Zero is Zero to her. She believes in him. Following to this scene, with Zero saying, for once, "believe in me." Then a tear-jerking shriek from Seal, and Falling Down comes blasting in. As if this moment wasn't badass enough, adding the dramatized audio from the Rockman Zero Phyllis just seals the deal.
落下が止まらない。
ゼロ、もう限界高度だわ。これ以上落下スピードが上がったらゼロを地上に転送できなくなってしまう。お願い、戻ってきて。
まだだ、まだ終わらんよ。死ねん。この程度では死ねんのだ。バイル。無駄だ。もはやラグナロクの墜落は誰にも止められん。
ゼロ、もうダメ。戻ってきて、早く。
いや、まだ手はある。バイルごとコアを破壊さえすればラグナロクは崩壊する。バラバラになれば大気圏との摩擦で全て燃え尽きるはずだ。
そんなことをしたらあなたは。
できるかね。貴様にそんな真似が。レプリロイドたちの英雄である貴様が、人間を守る正義の味方が、地上の人間を守るためにこのわしを、守るべき人間であるこのわしを倒そうというのか。どうだこの痛みは。貴様にわかるか。正義の味方でもなければ自分を英雄と名乗った覚えもない。俺はただ自分が信じる者のために戦ってきた。悩まない。目の前に敵が現れたなら叩き切るまでだ。俺を信じろ。
And that wraps up this video of 10 epic moments in Mega Man. There's many other epic moments, but I frankly couldn't fit every single one of them into a single video. So let me know some of your favorite Mega Man moments in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Till next time, rock on everyone.